I'm Matt Mitchell with Northwest Indian Mixtape, here once again with Athel. Okay, so you guys got some new members. Care to explain what you did? Who'd you kidnap?
Well, this is our new drummer. This is Brian. He's playing with us currently. And this is Ryan, Mr. Steinberg. He's our guitar player.
We stole him from a band called We Who Overcome.
Yeah, we kind of just swooped up and snagged him in the middle of the night. And now
That's literally what happened. I emailed him in the middle of the night. And
yeah, we actually we convinced him with the number 2. And
the number 2 is from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Is that why they were yelling about Taco Bell earlier?
Yeah, that's exactly why. That's like our go-to place anywhere on the road. If it's at home, like we're always broke. So I mean, that's the story of our lives. So you got to go with the best quality for the best money and
those value meals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, working on a new album. What are you guys doing? I know you're busy, so.
It's so funny because these two, I feel bad because they don't have anything to say, but they weren't there for it.
Do you guys want to say anything? Say hi or something. Here.
Say hello. Introduce yourself.
What up, world? It's your boy Ryan.
How about you?
Hey, Mom. How you doing?
The new record, we went out to LA in May. We went there with probably like 15 tracks. Only like 7 or 6 of those tracks got used, and then we.
Ouch.
Oh no, it wasn't even like they were bad. It was just Justin and Brandon. We just
Yeah.
kept on writing more and more better
we got
things.
Crazy. We ended up getting so nutty that like we scrapped a bunch of old stuff to like get these 3 new songs that weren't even supposed to go. They were ideas I had on my phone, and I showed him, and he's like,
It was like a chorus, and that
boom.
was it. Maybe
Yeah.
a verse. And
He's
then
like,
it was,
let's scrap that song. Let's get this one in there. Ready to write one? And I'm like, okay. So we co-wrote 3 songs together, and that was awesome.
It was cool though. It was unique because we never have worked with like a real producer, and he just did Escape the Fate's new album. It charted number 27 on the Billboard 200, not independent charts or anything else. Billboard 200, number 27, and then also he's had many records of his own charting like the top 10. So I mean, going with like a real producer that's been around the block. His band Atreyu draws like 6,000, 10,000 people a city. So it was working with someone on a way higher profile than what we normally do, and it was literally we got it just because he liked our hard work and what he's seeing us do on tour, and he just helped us out and gave us a great price.
Nice. So, obviously, you had a good production experience. How would you like LA as a city?
It's, you know,
We've been there so much. This is probably I actually lived there for a while in Southern California. You know, I don't really care for LA, but San Diego's where it's at. That's kind of where we were. We were in North County, San Diego, a little place called Vista. It's like off the beaten path a little bit, but it was a great, dude. The scenery was incredible. That was where we recorded most of the record. The drums were done in Orange County, but yeah, it was a good experience. I mean, I loved where we were. It was on a ranch.
We needed some hometown love, so we had Craig Mebb from Escape the Fate come when he was on tour with Hollywood Undead and come to Crown Point and do some vocals for the CD too on one of the songs. So we had to have that home cooked loving in there.
Yep. Yeah, he actually he came to Seth Henderson's studio, ABG. He's in the band Asteria, locally known too. So that was really cool to have him come there and hang out with us and sing and had some drinks at noon. That's Craig for you.
Yeah. You guys, like, every time I come back to you, repeatedly bigger and bigger bands. Like, are you guys like talking about opening for them or like networking?
There's some stuff like Craig has another side project band, and it's like in the talks. They're called the Dead Rabbits, and they do like decently big tours. And so I mean, there's talks about something happening in December, but everything's talks until the day you actually end up at the first show, and it's really happening because we've gone to the first show and have been told the tour is canceled.
Yeah.
So that stuff happens. So until the second of, it's all talks. So we'll see how it goes. I mean. Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, you go out there and you don't stop and book your own tours, do your own things, and then if that one comes up, then you cancel your own independent tour and go on the big one, obviously.
Yeah. And I think that's what separates a lot of bands from us is, I've been doing music, like locally since I was 13 years old, and I'm still doing it. Like, I'm still here 9 years later. Like, I've seen faces, bands come and go, people that I played with when I was 14 years old in punk bands who hated us because we were a metal band, and and that now they're working mill jobs and have kids. It's just, you see the cycle of things going, and I'm still doing it. So like, it's cool that me, Kamran, and we're the core of this band. We really like have stuck together through everything, and we're still doing it. Like, we're not stopping, and that's the cool thing that separates us is like the work ethic. It's like, we do it because we love it, and that's when a band is doing it because they love it, because they keep doing it, even though they get kicked in the teeth.
This is dedication right here. Ryan, what do you blame me for every day of your life since you joined the band?
Thank you, Kamran, for making me drop out of college.
Ow! Like, really?
I didn't make him. He wanted to join the band, but he makes me say every day. This kid has posters of us on his wall in his room, and then knows all these songs from like CDs that we forgot existed, and then
he never knows the titles of the songs.
At band practice.
It's weird.
But then I'll text him like, hey dude, did you practice? What songs did you practice? And he nails them back in like 5 seconds and tells me all the songs, and I'm like, hey dude, let's practice one of the new ones, Cast My Cares, and he's like, which one's that? They're like Their Shoes. I'm like, which one's that? Obviously, you know what Their Shoes is.
Blanks my mind. Just blanks my mind. Just out of the.
That's what they all say.
I have the same problem, but that's because I just listened to your album on shuffle. I'm not in the band, man. You need to fix that, man. No, but good show, by the way. So, I guess got anything else to say? I mean, how about how was that getting the tour canceled? How was that fun?
It's not fun at all. We drove to this one. It was supposed to be like 30 dates, and then it got cut down on some dates, and then we went to the first show in where was that, Kansas City, and they go, oh, this show was canceled. You guys didn't hear about it, or like the tour got canceled? I'm like, what? No, we're still on the package. We had our booking agent telling us we're supposed to be here, and yeah, the booking agent just sucked, and we fired him and don't want to talk to him ever again.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this, Paul, we're waiting for our money back.
Oh, he took your money too. That sounds wonderful.
After a while, some things you have to pay some money for, some things you don't, and you know, it's just like they get their percentages of the tour, and then the tour doesn't happen, and then it's supposed to happen, but someone in another band just didn't want to like do it. Like he said, he didn't like the dates, the headliner, and I'm like, people are such drama queens.
Who was the headliner?
I don't want to do it because I don't want to talk smack on other bands.
Aw, come on, man.
No, because the guy was really nice. But,
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, it's just that's what happens. I don't
think
talk crap on bands.
Yeah, it's not his fault. I think it just came down to the fact that the tour didn't make sense for him financially, so he really just didn't want to do it. So after 2 or 3 dates, he decided that he was going home, and that was that. And he made a couple $100 and left. You know.
I think it would have been more efficient to decide that earlier, but I guess your heart does have to be in it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's used to arenas, and then he went to like a small bar scene, so it just didn't really work out for him.
But yeah, I mean, anything else? Brian's single. He's looking for a nice young honey.
Say hi.
How you doing, ladies?
But yeah, that's about it for right now. I mean,
Also, keep an eye out in September. Anybody who sees this in other states, we are touring in September, November, hopefully December. So this whole entire fall and winter season, we will be on the road. On the road again.
Nice. So, did you guys play anything from your new stuff, or?
Yeah, we played Alive, which is a sequel to Their Shoes. We're doing like a saga thing, I think. Now we're gonna make it 3, 4, however many albums we put out. It's always gonna have another Their Shoes. I'm thinking we're calling this one T2 because I like Terminator 2, and that's why I really wanted to do this one T2. I didn't even want to call it Their Shoes 2. I'm just like, dude, let's just call it Their Shoes 2. But in my head, I'm like T2. Yes, Judgment Day. That's what this song is. So we played that one. That's one that features Craig, and then we played another one called Cast My Cares, which so far it sounds the best, but we haven't had the whole record back yet. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and you know, everybody who looks out for all the songs, keep an eye out for Another TV, because that is a theme we keep alive on purpose.
Yeah.
Just like last time, they're talking about them damn TVs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they change people's lives for better or worse.
Yeah, definitely a new TV in the new music video. Have a TV hidden everywhere from now on. It's kind of like in the Pixar movies, how they have the Pizza Planet truck in every one of them.
Yeah.
That's how we are.
Yeah, it's like a staple at this point. You know, you got to keep the staple alive.
You guys still planning on that? You guys still planning on those decks of TVs on stage when you play, or how's that going?
You know, once we start selling out the amphitheaters.
Once we're not broke, in other words, yeah, we'll definitely.
Yeah, once we start selling out amphitheaters, we're gonna go ahead and do it. I mean, you know, just takes time for people. I don't know why they haven't discovered us to play amphitheaters yet. I mean, they all must be high.
Go raid like Goodwill, or go raid like Salvation Army. $10 TVs, man. Like seriously.
We have like this cool thing of like where we're gonna have all the sequence of like certain things going on for each one, and they'll probably look like broke TVs, but they'll be really nice at that point, because I mean, yeah.
Money, man, money.
Yeah, this is just all my fantasy of my head that hey,
Yeah.
can only wish for, but you got to work for it.
Okay, well, you guys got anything else you want to add? You guys have been pretty quiet. I mean,
I'm just finally happy I found the right group. You know, I've been in like 6 bands in the past 5 years, so I found the right one.
Yeah.
what he said. Okay, well, I'm Matt Mitchell for Northwest Indian Mixtape. This is Athel. Check him out.